everybody, it's me MCG here and welcome to the birthday Q&A video. Thank you so much for all your birthday messages and your questions. I'm looking forward to reading them. So without further ado, let's get started with these questions. What do you do after a big episode of Star Versus like the season 2 finale? And do you still have Star Versus on your mind? I usually just stare at the screen and wondered what the heck just happened. It happens a lot, especially in season 2. It happened a lot this season. Like, I think the first episode I remember being what just happened was Sleepover and Gift of the Card, because Sleepover had that big revelation of Star having a crush on Marco, but you know, neither of them knew, etc. But I was still like, what just happened? Because it was right at the very end, and I just stared at the screen and I just cried. I cried. Same with Bonbon the Birthday Clown. I was crying, but I usually cry after a big episode. It depends what this episode made me feel, like happiness, sadness, etc. Just, after a big episode I usually go, what the heck just happened? And I just cry. I cry a lot. And to answer the is Star Versus still on your mind question, yes and no. Yes, because I'm still thinking about theories of what's going to happen in future seasons of this show, but not as much anymore because I am more focused on Samurai Jack in the animation side, and on the live action side I'm actually addicted to Riverdale and Hamilton. Yeah, I'm addicted to those two things now. For Riverdale, I just got addicted to it last week because I loved the whole aspect of a different take on the Archie comics universe, and I didn't know that until I actually researched more about the show, and I was like, oh, I knew this was familiar. Because yeah, with the whole Archie and Betty and Jughead and whatnot, and I just love the darker nature of this show, but it still has some aspects to appreciate and some aspects that relate to the Archie comics, but not really, because it's a whole different take, a whole alternate universe. But it's still a really good show. I thought it was going to be a guilty pleasure for me, but it's actually really good. So I think everybody thought it was going to be a guilty pleasure show before they realised that there was more to the story than what it was. So yeah, I really enjoy Riverdale. And as a result of binge watching every single episode of Riverdale so far, I decided to put my Pokemon OCs, Joy and Walter, in the costumes of Betty and Jughead, because why not, I said. As for Hamilton, I actually got addicted to it rather recently, and it's all because of this amazing Star Versus video using one of the Hamilton songs. I recommend you check out the music video, it's really good, and the link is in the description if you're interested. Once I watched the music video, I fell in love with the song, and I just had to research what the song was from, and it was from Hamilton, and I instantly remembered how much I wanted to see Hamilton, but I didn't live in the USA, and they're now bringing Hamilton to the UK, but unfortunately I think it's sold out. I looked on the website and yeah, I think it's sold out because there was no tickets available, and I was like, damn it! So after finding that out, I decided to listen to the soundtrack, and the soundtrack is amazing. And then I found some extracts of the live performances that they had for Hamilton, and I just fell in love with everything about this musical. And over the past few days I've been binge watching animatics for the songs, and they are really good as well. And now I'm thinking of doing an AU with Star Versus characters, or even Pokemon characters fit into these songs, and I'm not sure if I want to do that, but I am interested in doing some. I wonder if she bought the new Star Versus book. You mean Star and Marco's Guide to Mastering Every Dimension? Yes, I have. I actually ordered the book, and hopefully it's gonna come this week. I hope so. Make video reactions of the anime Anohi Mitahana. I actually seen this anime already. It was a few years ago when I did an anime binge watch of all different types of shows, and the English title was Anohana, the flower we saw that day. This is going by memory, but I remember when seeing it, I thought the anime was okay. I might actually rewatch it one day, but I'm unable to do video reactions to it. Did you like the Marco and Star puppets? And are you excited to see if Marco has feelings for Star? When I first saw the puppets, I thought they were cute, but now just seeing them again, I find them a mixture of creepy and cute. Kudos to Ruby for the effort of those puppets though. And yes, I am very excited to see if Marco has feelings for Star. Do you watch other people's series reaction videos? Yes, I do. I love watching other people's reaction videos of series that I've watched or episodes I've watched already, but I just love seeing other people's opinions about certain episodes of TV shows. Especially reactions to Steven Universe's Star Versus, because wow. On screen right now, there's a list of people that are following the reaction category, and I advise you should check them out. They are really cool people. I love their channels, I love their content, and their reactions are just gold. If you could have a full Pokemon team, which Pokemon would you choose to have? And if you can pick any starter from any region, what would it be? That is actually a tough question. There's a lot of varieties of Pokemon that I would love to have on a Pokemon team. But going by the ones that are my favourites right now, I gotta say Baneri, Phanpy, Chikorita, Azurill, Vulpix and Rowlet. As for my starter Pokemon, I would have to pick a Charmander. Can you do a Starco speed draw video? Or can you show your Starco pits that you drew? And now it is time for MCG's Starco Art Gallery, featuring crappy drawings and a certain little bun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Well, that was a thing. Moving on. Do you hope that Star and Marco will meet again? If so, what do you think will happen? Star and Marco will definitely meet again. Most definitely. Maybe for a couple episodes they'll be separated, but I believe that Marco will try and find Star for himself, even though he might have to do a little bit of soul searching and searching the Muni for Star, because we don't know where Moon and Star will head off to while preparing to battle Toffee and whoever they have to face. But I believe that Star and Marco will meet up, they'll talk, maybe be a little bit awkward around each other, but then they'll talk this out, and who knows where their relationship will take off. What do you think will happen to Star and Marco's relationship in Season 3? Will they come together or will they get torn apart? Well, I believe throughout the many obstacles and complications that they may face, I believe that they will always stay together. They are the definition of cleaved after all. Well, not exactly the definition, more likely represent. I think their relationship will grow closer. Did you expect Starco to have as much ship and feel as it did? And what was your reaction to Star and Marco dancing in the Blood Moon Ball? I knew from the very beginning that Starco was going to have ship and feel, but not in the amount that I expected it to be now. Wow, just the amount of shipping feel and teasing presented in Season 2 was ginormous in my opinion. I never expected to be dead so many times from these episodes. I never expected it, but it happened, and the crew did a great job in developing Starco in that way. Starco has grown so much since Season 1, and I thank the fandom and the Star vs crew for that. It's just grown so much, and their friendship has grown. It really does show. Now I can't wait for Season 3 for their relationship to develop some more. And my reaction to Star and Marco's dance in the Blood Moon Ball, I literally fell off my chair. I remember it. It was, I think, in the summer when this episode aired. And I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't watch the episode because I'm from the UK. And the US is like 5 hours behind, so I had to sleep. And then I woke up, and then I saw Tumblr was ablaze and full of, oh my god, Starco, and I was like, what is going on? So I had to find the episode, and I watched it, and I literally fell off my chair. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was episode 8. It was episode 8, and they killed us already. They literally killed us with Starco feels and Toffee emerging, but Starco feels. And I literally couldn't believe it. It was episode 8. I cried. It was episode 8, only episode 8, and they're already killing us. I mean, technically they killed us with the first episode, we just didn't know it yet until later on. They already sucked us in. But yeah, the Blood Moon Ball was a very good episode anyway, but Star and Marco dancing and their souls bonding together, I was like, yep, their relationship is something special. Indeed. Indeedy doodles. If Starco happened in season 3, how would you react? I would stare at the screen, space out, look back at the screen, see the moment happen again, because I'll be rewinding it back and forth, and then I'll scream in my pillow and shout, yes! Finally! And I'll cry some more. I get over emotional or fictional pairings. Please don't hurt me. If Moon and Toffee cross paths again in season 3, do you think they'll fight or just make amends? It actually depends of where they left off. I mean, they left off on very bad terms, so they'll probably confront each other again, definitely. But I have no idea what they're going to do. Maybe they'll try and make amends. I mean, or most likely Moon make amends, but Toffee's like, nope! And just swipe the finger off of her if Moon and Star find the finger and take it to Toffee. But I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. I really don't know, but I really want to know more about Moon and Toffee's relationship and what made them have that fight that was shown in the tapestry and Into the Wand. I just want to know more about their backstory. What do you plan on doing for your birthday? I'm planning on seeing the Beauty and the Beast remake in cinemas. When Star vs ends, what will you do? I will be upset when Star vs ends, but I'll remember the great times that I had with this show and the fandom and just everybody involved. All things must come to an end, and during the time of this recording, I do not know if Star vs is going to end after season 4. But I'm going to enjoy this show while it lasts. What's your favourite Starco moment? I literally can't choose. There's so many Starco moments to pick from, and I can't choose over the top of my head right now. But if I have to pick from the top of my head right now, I'd say when Star and Marco dance in the Moon Ball episode. There's just something magical about that dance that just leaves you in awe. Do you think Starco will come true in season 3? Maybe? I don't know. Would Marco go use his scissors to go where Star is? Probably. He probably would. If he wants to find the answers, then he's gotta have to search for them. If Star and Marco had a child, what would he/she look and act like? And what is him or her name? If I made up a Starco fan child, her name would be Girl. She would have long brownish hair, and she'll be dressed like Bun Bun is right now. She would have a mix of Star and Marco's personalities. Stubborn, kind, but very secretive. If you can pick one character from Star Versus to date, who would you pick? If I had to pick a character, I would pick Marco. What is your favourite Starco moment from season 2? I actually got 2. The Starco hug from Gift of the Card and the ending scene from Star Crush, because those 2 moments made me cry. One for happiness and one for pain. But they're both very good moments that develop their relationship. Have you seen Pen Zero Part-Time Hero? If so, what are your thoughts on it? I think Pen Zero Part-Time Hero is a very good show, and I think it's an underrated gem that people don't talk about as much. Maybe it's because season 2 is taking way too long to come out, but hopefully it is coming out, because I really want to see season 2. I mean, season 2 is the last season, so hopefully it'll be really good. And I hope more people will watch the show and find the show interesting, because it really is. Do you think that Marco will leave Jackie for Star? Do you think that Starco will become canon? And if so, when? I have absolutely no idea if Marco will leave Jackie for Star, but he might. After knowing that Star has a crush on him, he might rethink his decisions, and he might rethink his relationship with Jackie compared to Star, which, oh boy, I cannot wait to see that. And I feel like Starco will become canon, whether it's platonic, romantic or both. They're definitely endgame. And they could become canon in season 3, or they could be canon at the end of season 4, which is way too long for me to wait. But if it's to develop their relationship, then go for it. Star vs Crew, go for it. But I think it would be interesting to see Star and Marco date while training to be king and queen for Muni. That would be interesting. What is your favourite Mario game? I actually got 2. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii and DS. What's your favourite Sonic game? Sonic Heroes, because I have massive nostalgia for that game and I absolutely love it. I love playing it. Would you like to see a Star vs video game? If so, what would you want it to be? I have one idea for a Star vs video game where it's a mix between a beat 'em up and an RPG, filled with story references and epic showdowns between boss fights. Oh, and full of Starco moments, of course. Just like an episode of the show, but in game form. Would you want to see a spin-off show about adult Marco going on adventures? That actually sounds very interesting. Yeah, I would like to see that. Who's your favourite side character from Star vs? It used to be Jenna, but now since she's become more of a supporting main character to the show now, I decided to pick Xaphoon because I love her. I love her character so much. Have you seen N Universe yet? If you meant Steven Universe, then yes, I have watched Steven Universe. I've watched all the episodes so far and yeah, I'm not really interested in it anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to watch the episodes to see where the series goes, but I'm just not as interested as I used to be. Because these episodes have been pretty mediocre recently. There were some good ones, but it's few and far between. And I don't know how long this series is going to last, to be honest with you. I just hope when it comes back from hiatus, it's going to pick itself back up off the ground. How do you think Jackie will react to the whole Star having a crush on Marco situation? Judging by this face, yeah, she is shocked right there. And just dead inside. But honestly, I don't know how she's going to react. She might blow up. She might talk with Marco about this. Confront him. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. How do you think Marco will handle Star's feelings for him? Will he accept or deny them? All I know is that he has a lot of thinking to do over the summer, and whether he goes after Star or not, they have a lot of thinking to do, both Star and Marco, about what their relationship means to each other, and they definitely need to talk. Do you think that Star and Marco will be reunited in season 3? And how would they first act around each other? Without a shadow of a doubt, Star and Marco would definitely be reunited in season 3. It just wouldn't be the same if their relationship wasn't present at all. And how would they first act around each other? I think they'll have a heartfelt reunion and then they'll act awkward around each other for a little bit and then they'll talk and then the relationship will grow forevermore. But that is only a prediction and we have to wait till season 3 for the results. And that is it for this birthday Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you again so much for all the questions and the birthday messages you left for me. I am very grateful and touched to have wonderful fans and friends such as you guys. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys. Bye.